I have a friend who lives inside the Beltway. He's a DC activist, pretty connected. And he is right now, unfortunately, part of the Never Trump people. And he's on Transmit only. He just won't listen. So the other day I texted him and I said, what do you think of the list of Supreme Court judges that Trump put forward? And he sent me back saying they're excellent or awesome, something. That's all he said. I said, okay. So now here we have a decision today. There were several decisions. And the Supreme Court has been strong-armed at a 4-4 tie into saying that Obama's executive amnesty is unconstitutional. So I say to my friend, now step back. We're looking over the abyss here. If Hillary's elected, you know that she's going to put a Supreme Court judge on that's going to go with the 4 that want executive amnesty. You know that. They're going to vet them. They're going to sit down with these judges and they're going to interview them. Do you believe in a woman's right to choose? That's code language for killing babies. Do you believe that love should be between any 2 consenting adults? That's code language for, do you want to betray the sacrament of marriage and the covenant of marriage as defined by God? They're going to say, do you believe that we need stronger gun control? They're going to question all potential Supreme Court judges. All right? And they're going to ask them, do you believe the people who are here right now, extra legally, that they should have a quick and painless path to citizenship? That's what they're going to ask. That's what Hillary's people are going to ask every potential Supreme Court judge. And do you want those people on the Supreme Court? Do you want someone like that on the Supreme Court? If not, then you want one of the people that Donald Trump has put forward in that list. Okay? There's some good names on that list. And according to people who have done more research on it than me, any one of them would be great. Who do you vote for? Who do you vote? I mean, the closest thing we have to electing a Supreme Court judge is electing a president. We need to change, in my opinion, we need to change the Constitution regarding the lifetime appointment of Supreme Court judges, and we certainly need to change the laws, federal laws, what deals with the length of just any federal judge is, except for the Supreme Court. We could change that with a majority vote of Congress to get rid of some of these idiots, these enemies of righteousness. But I digress. We're in a fight for the soul of this nation. We've been in one for a long time, and we've been losing for a long time. We're losing. We're actually so numbed and so jaded that as long as we have food for our families, and as long as we have the things to entertain us, our air conditioning works in the summer, our heater works in the winter, we can watch our favorite NFL team, the music industry keeps bringing out great artists, we get to go see movies. Captain America Civil War was incredible. Wow, can you see these Nerf guns, how cool they are? Did you see the new game station? Did you see these video games are unbelievable? Now I'm betting on virtual football or fantasy football. In other words, as long as the bread and circuses keep coming, most of us have been numbed and made callous to what's going on the installment plan. If you'd have been awake or asleep 30 years ago and woke up today, you'd say, oh my God, what has happened? And if you'd have been asleep and then awoke 30 years before that, okay, from that point to this, you would think that satanic demons in spacecraft had come down and taken over this country and literally filled people's bodies with crazy ideas or spirits from the netherworld. That's what we're fighting against. That's why I'm giving you this information, not so that I'll sway you, but so that you can lift up your voice and sway others, okay? This election is that critical. You can't sit on the bench. You have to get into the arena and start fighting.